Repetition is one of those things that's going to always catch your attention. You see the same car drive past you more than once, you notice it. You hear a certain name in a story more than once, you notice it. So I want to go through two stories in the Bible to show how God uses repetition to catch our attention and what we can really learn when He's trying to grasp our attention. Let's go. After the death of Moses, the servant of the Lord said to Joshua, son of Nun, Moses' aide, Moses, my servant, is dead. Now then, you and all these people get ready to cross the Jordan River into the land I am about to give to them, to the Israelites. I will give you every place where you set your foot, as I promised Moses. Your territory will extend from the desert to Lebanon, and from the great river, the Euphrates, all the Hittite country, to the Mediterranean Sea in the west. No one will be able to stand against you all the days of your life. As I was with Moses, so I will be with you. I will never leave you nor forsake you. Be strong and courageous, because you will lead these people to inherit the land I swore to their ancestors to give them. Be strong and very courageous. Be careful to obey all the law my servant Moses gave you. Do not turn from it to the right or to the left, that you may be successful wherever you go. Keep this book of the law always on your lips. Meditate on it day and night, so that you may be careful to do everything written in it. Then you will be prosperous and successful. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. So we get to see how repetition is used in this particular story, where God is constantly reminding Joshua to not be afraid or be discouraged, but to be strong, because he is with him the same way that he was with Moses. And one particular part in the beginning, if you just read past it real fast, you kind of just take it as useless information, but it's not. It says that Joshua was Moses' aide. So therefore, he would know and seen all the ways that God was with Moses. So as God is trying to remind him and using repetition to catch his attention by saying, hey, be strong and courageous. The same way I was with Moses is the same way I will be with you. And you know all the things that I've done with Moses. So that's in one story how God uses repetition. So let's go ahead and get to the second story. So to set the scene again, this is Ezekiel being called to be a prophet while he is amongst the exiles during the Babylonian captivity. So let's see what God says to him. He said to me, Son of man, stand on your feet and I will speak to you. As he spoke, the Spirit came into me and raised me to my feet, and I heard him speaking to me. He said, Son of man, I am sending you to the Israelites, to a rebellious nation that has rebelled against me. They and their ancestors have been in revolt against me to this very day. The people to whom I am sending you are obstinate and stubborn. Say to them, this is what the sovereign Lord says, and whether they listen or fail to listen, for they are a rebellious people, they will know that a prophet has been among them. And you, son of man, do not be afraid of them or their words. Do not be afraid, though briars and thorns are all around you and you live among scorpions. Do not be afraid of what they say or be terrified by them, though they are a rebellious people. You must speak my words to them, whether they listen or fail to listen, for they are rebellious. But you, son of man, listen to what I say to you. Do not rebel like that rebellious people. Open your mouth and eat what I give you. So here we are once again with repetition being used. And we can also see how unchanging God is, because in the same sense where he has given them a new instruction of not to worry about whether they listen or they don't, but to continue to speak his word, we can see remnants of what he was telling Joshua, to not be afraid and to be strong and be courageous by still going through it, even though he lives amongst briars and thorns and scorpions. So where he was really trying to give Ezekiel and Joshua was the mindset that obedience over everything. And not only on top of that, but to not worry about the situation. Rather that be if people listen or if things come against you, because no matter what, I'm with you. And my main focus is for you to do what I say. And then that way we can build a relationship. So I challenge you with the next time that you're reading the word, that you focus in and slow down when you see things being repeated, because he's trying to get your attention. Till next time, be strong and courageous.